Why is it we're always so quick to have our leaders get us involved in conflicts overseas, and these same leaders, it would seem, avoid our own problems here? Oh well, let me talk about what I really want to talk about. Have you noticed? I have a passion for flowers. I love the diversity and I love their beauty. Imagine, if you will, if you are brought up to believe that there's only one flower of worth and all others are of little or no value. Some people think that way of human beings. Imagine, if you will, that there's only one color of merit, and that color is yellow. All other colors are suspect and should be avoided. Some people are brought up to think that way of people. Imagine, if you will, that the only flower of importance is the dandelion, and all others are to be considered as weeds, to be eradicated. Some people are brought up to believe that way about people. Did you watch the news last night? Or perhaps I should have said, did you watch last night's news? People are killing each other and are willing to continue to do so based on a belief system, one that is based on mythology. These people are genetically the same. They share a common history. In hearing me speak, you probably thought of those who live overseas, right? But what about here, right here in America? What about Americans? Many years ago, when I used to travel to Europe and to Mediterranean countries, I would almost always hear every conversation started with, "You Americans." The speaker's definition would be based on news articles they read, what TV shows they watched, or what movies they saw. From these inputs, the observer would define a people. They would define Americans. How could they have known that we all live in our own perspective cave, and our own cave neighborhoods? What we are depends on our own cave, and what we believe is based on the degrees of hate and fear. From these beliefs we establish stereotypes, and these become our mantras. In a typical neighborhood, for example, it is alarming to see a man walking through the neighborhood at night, alone, with a hoodie. The alarm goes up, the police is summoned, a confrontation ensues, and at times an unarmed person is killed. You may have heard of such a story recently. The problem with inbreeding is the results of inbreeding. The name of my site is The Thoughts of Microdac. You need not see the world as I do, but I would suggest that you think for yourself. If we all stay in our own cave neighborhood, fanning the flames of discontent, how can we ever substitute facts for fiction? 1 in 1,000 living up to a stereotype does not define the other 999, does it? I like flowers, including the dandelion. I embrace diversity. If you do too, then share your comments and suggestions. If you don't, share your thoughts anyway. All I ask is that you think for yourself. Please don't repeat stereotypes as facts.